I wasn't gonna do a video today. First of all, I have no microphone because mine is at the office, and I had just a long, busy morning already. But I saw a house come on the market, and I'm not gonna say where the house is, what the house is, or anything. But I happen to have some inside information about this house, and I actually have a buyer that this house would qualify for. And after reading through the disclosures, I noticed that a lot of things were not disclosed about this house that should be disclosed. And this made me think that with all of these buyers, and it's not an old house either, like it's not old, but there are things that a buyer should know about. Made me think that with all of these home inspections being waived, and a lot of times they're waived just based on the age of the property or whatever, and also obviously buyers are very eager to get into houses right now, that if a buyer waived the home inspection on this, because the disclosures were not filled out properly and completely, that it actually jeopardizes the real estate agent and their license. So in the state of Maine, disclosure falls on the agent. And if there is something that we can know or we can find out, or we didn't ask the seller all of the right questions, and it comes to light later after the fact, and those disclosures were not filled out fully and completely, we can be liable for that. We are liable for that. So that is the difference between being licensed in Maine and being licensed in any other state. Disclosure falls on the agent. So there's a little argument for actually having a home inspection, because you may walk into a house and say, wow, this house was built in, name a year that isn't that long ago. It should be in great shape. Let's make an offer without a home inspection. And there are things that are not easy to see, and they could have issues with them. So that's all. It just made me think twice. Especially, I don't work with a ton of buyers, but when I do, I always recommend them having a home inspection. And it just made me think like, wow, there are people out there that are not filling out their disclosures accurately and completely. And it's jeopardizing both the buyers, and it's also jeopardizing real estate agents and their licenses. So I'm going to go back to packing up my grandmother's cookbooks. I am keeping these. I did get rid of all of my jars of sand and shells, though, from all of my travels. Not my sea glass. If you're keeping up with my packing adventures, I'll be packing all weekend instead of doing super fun things. Have a great day.